my younger self, do it differently. I was born in San Diego Mercy Hospital, but I was raised in Tijuana. I was there till I was 12, and then I came back to the United States, and then I've been here ever since. I think I had a magnet for trouble. I was always in trouble in school. That is one of the reasons why I joined the military. Well, I was forced into it. I come from a family of 11, and so my parents were pretty busy working to just make ends meet, and we kind of were on our own. And that's why I got into a lot of trouble. The memory that I have, we used to live in Tijuana, and the biggest memory that I have that it made a great impact is when my dad used to put a mattress in the living room, and we used to kind of get on top of him like like a horse, and he would dump us out, and we used to have a blast. All my brothers and sisters, we used to always try to get on my dad, and he would always play with us in that area when he had the time, because most of the time he was working.
And what was it like being in high school?
High school. I didn't really get to go to high school that much.
And why is that?
Because like I said, I was constantly in trouble. And my junior high school years, I was always in the office, getting in trouble, always in the principal's office, fighting. And it got to the point where I got in a fight with this guy, and I had to go to court. And the judge basically said, either go to jail or join the military. So that's when I decided to join the military. I think for different people it was a different situation. For me, I was scared. I was only 17 years old, and I got sent over there. I was in a special recon unit, and I was an 0311, which was a grunt, and which is basically I was always walking and going in the front lines. Basically, that's what they usually put the grunts. But I was there, and I was there towards the end of the Vietnam War, and we were on standby to go in case they didn't sign the treaty. And thank God that they signed it, because we just stood by, and we were ready just to go in and do what we had to do. Which is basically, I was always walking and going in the front lines. Basically, that's what they usually put the grunts. But I was there, and I was there towards the end of the Vietnam War, and we were on standby to go in case they didn't sign the treaty. And thank God that they signed it, because we just stood by, and we were ready just to go in and do what we had to do. It was kind of hard to get work, because it was You know, they saw us as baby killers, and you know, they people would just be real mean to us. And so I basically never said I was a Vietnam veteran, and so I kind of kept it away. But every time you had to fill an application, you had to put that you had, you know, you were in the military and everything, and kind of every time people kind of look at you in a bad way. Well, I think it was a little hard for me because, like I said, the repercussions from Vietnam, it kind of stayed on me, and then how the people saw me and everything, I got myself involved into a lot of bad things. I started using drugs and kind of went a different direction because I was basically depressed. You know, I didn't care about anything, and my wife is the one that kind of stuck it through, and she's been with me ever since. The struggle is just leaving all the drugs behind. I mean, it's just because they had a hold of you, and you know, you just couldn't control it. No matter how much I tried to quit, it was impossible. I went to rehabs, I went to private hospitals, I went to NAAA, and nothing was able to take me off of it till I came to this Christian home. Then based on the Word of God, it started changing my life. My wife and I, we met in the 7th grade, and we started going out, and we went together from the 7th grade all the way for about 8 years. 2025 will be 50 years married. I've always been real proud of my kids. Like I said, with their mom, they had a good upbringing. My younger self, do it differently.